Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Suze and I work with women to help them heal and integrate their inner masculine and feminine energies so that they can have lives that feel really emotionally fulfilling and satisfying. It is Sacred Sunday. Sacred Sunday. I am very intentional with the Oracle decks that I always pick every Sunday, and this week I decided to go back to the Oracle deck from the Rose Oracle, and also the yogic path. We are in this whole, Virgo new moon right now, right? This Virgo energy of this lunation. And in that Virgo-ness, there's a lot of reviewing your everyday routines, and particularly in the aspect of your physical body. What am I doing with my physical body that in my routines that really supports me feeling physically the way I want to feel? What would make me feel better about my body? What would make me feel better in my body? And so the yogic path, this deck often kind of goes into that of lifestyle perspectives and things in a really simple kind of a way to help us anchor back into a life that feels really good, physically speaking. And on that note, I've been saying this in the past few videos, I am offering 20-minute intuitive eating sessions for anyone who is interested. This is a really powerful session where we go into your relationship with food, how you emotionally connect or disconnect from food, any negative mindset things, beliefs, connotations around you and food, and we really rework it to create an eating plan, a menu for you that feels really, really good, supports your body and feeling really, really good and strong, but also it doesn't feel restrictive. It doesn't feel like a control-y thing around food. It gives you freedom around food. It helps you feel really good with your meal plans. So if you'd like to book one of those with me, my email, all my contact information is in the description box below. Reach out and let's have some sessions around intuitive eating and help you feel really good about what you're putting into your body. So without further ado, let's get into the Rose Oracle deck and see what the messages is for the Divine Feminine for this week. What is the message, the guidance, the focus for the feminine of this week? Trust the seasons. This is so perfect because we're coming into fall this week, at least where I live. Coming into fall, changing the seasons. Let me show you this card. Beautiful there, right? Embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. I really love this because I've been feeling this message for the Divine Feminines, particularly this week, right? We're coming into fall, which is a season of multiple symbolic meanings. One is things kind of slowing down a little bit, things starting to prepare for winter, starting to prepare for kind of that hibernation kind of almost like a death energy, that dark, like going back into the ground energy. And so fall is also about letting go and releasing, right? You know, where I live, the trees, they change color and they get into that fall foliage and then they drop their leaves. You know, a lot of plants as well, they drop their flowers and the things and prepare for the winter time. Everything kind of goes back a little bit more bare and back to the basics. And I feel like that's a lot of what's happening for a lot of Divine Feminines right now, is reviewing, again, reviewing what you're eating, reviewing your routines with your body. How am I supporting my physical needs? How am I supporting myself, locking routines and things into my life, in my everyday life, of feeling good in my body, feeling good about my body, and slowly moving forward. Seasons and changes. I know emotionally too, there is a lot of letting go energy and there's a lot of shifting. There's a lot of relationships ending, moving away, closing old belief patterns, closing old identities. Just saw 424. Removing old identities and recognizing that I'm not doing something anymore, or I am not participating in a dynamic or in a pattern or in an old way of being. I'm not participating in that anymore because that is linked to a former identity that I no longer identify with. What are the things I'm doing now I am participating in now. I'm giving energy to now that support this new identity that I'm transitioning into. This new identity. I want to look what's at the bottom of the deck here too. Oh, I love this. We are nature, bottom of the deck. We have to bring this out. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. This card, that's exactly it again. That's a very fall energy again. Grounding, hibernating, going back into slowing down, grounding into your new identity to then come forth in the spring, be blossomed into a whole new reality. Because this is where it's at for the Divine Feminine. Everything happens at an energetic level first. Everything happens at an energetic level first. I anchor in, I ground into my new identity, 555. And I really rest in that. I hibernate in that. I let myself really sink into that. I let myself revel in that. And I very slowly and carefully and consciously only engage my energy in people, situations, patterns, thoughts, emotions, things that support my new identity that I'm grounding into and not my former identities. That has been really powerful for me lately, of recognizing, no, I'm, making decisions about what I'm going to do or who I'm going to hang out with or what we're going to do collectively with other people, and really recognizing I don't really do that anymore because that resonates with an old identity that I'm no longer identifying as, right? So I love this. Where's your identity now? What have you shifted? And are you making your decisions right now that align with this new you that you are coming into, you're grounding into, connecting into, living in connection, connecting back into of who you truly are? And so what am I no longer doing or participating in? It's a loaded, 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 loaded question. I feel like I started asking that question on New Year's Eve last year coming into 2023. And it's interesting here. It's almost like I'm reviewing that in this space now of how far I've come in this identity and in this recognition of the things I no longer put energy into, I no longer put emotion into, I no longer verbally speak about even or speak with. There's a lot there. All right, let's get into the yogic deck here. Message for the Divine Feminine, guidance for this week. This is a big deck. It's hard to shuffle it and get the cards. Message the Divine Feminine. Lakshmi. Some of these words, I don't know the correct pronunciation. I feel like I pulled this card a really, really, really long time ago, and I haven't seen this card in a really, really, really long time. But I want to say before I read from the book, hang on. Look at the similarity between the grounded card that I just spoke about and this one. Look at the similarity of the body language of these two beautiful beings. Eyes are closed, laying back, grounding in. There's a lot of harvesty, earthy colors in this card as well as this one. Golden tones, earthy tones, a rich red over here, very harvesty kind of a red. I feel like we have some dogwood. I feel like this is dogwood petals. I'm kind of curious. Does anyone know the meaning of dogwood? What is the meaning? I'm going to look that up. Drop it in the comments below if you're so led. Look it up. Dogwood. What does that mean spiritually? There are some gems behind her that are almost look like an aquamarine or a topaz. Again, what are the meanings of those? There's coins. She's beautiful. I love the ferns down here. I connect a lot with fern energy often. Let's read in the book to see the message for this one. It is brief, it is quick, so just bear with me. It's the lovely little short, to the point messages. It is a deity. This is a deity we're looking at, which I love because I'm talking about divine feminine. Here we go. The goddess of abundance, fortune, and beauty. Many call upon Lakshmi, but she only comes to few who have earned it. Get myself set up so you guys can really look at this card. Today, that is you. She's the goddess of abundance, physical beauty, ojas, which is vital life force, good fortune, fertility. She is the sweetness of the fruit, the petals of the flower. See, I was talking about the petals of dogwood. The glistening of the ocean. She's the extra spark that makes certain things beautiful. She comes to you with blessings of prosperity for the fruits of your labor. She has recognized your generosity and rewards you in her ways, whether it be financial abundance, radiant health, loving partnership, a comfortable home, good fortune, or impregnation that you are seeking. Continue to give freely and lovingly, and so will she. You are being rewarded. Your efforts have been seen. 1111. Love that. Love that. She has recognized your generosity and rewards you in her ways, whether it be financial abundance, radiant health, loving relationship, a comfortable home, good fortune, or impregnation that you are seeking. What are you seeking? It is seeking you. Continue to give. I wish I had it here with me. It reminds me of this beautiful little quote I saw in the past week, and I sent it to a few of my girlfriends because it was so beautiful. And I'm not going to be able to quote it perfectly in this moment, but basically it said, "My daughter, why are you seeking love when you are love? The ocean does not seek water." The ocean does not seek water. It is water. So don't seek love. You are love. As you give love, you will receive love. What a powerful note to end this on. If you found value and resonated with my message here and it really helped you today, please do subscribe to my channel to support my message, help get this out, help other divine feminines to be uplifted and encouraged by this message today. I am sending so much love and abundance, prosperity, and good fortune to you all. Have a beautiful rest of your sacred Sunday. Bye-bye for now.